Alright, welcome back. So what we did so far in studying the number of guests was looking at progressing time, so day 1, 2, 3 and so forth, and we didn't see anything like a trend, yeah, like more and more guests coming or something like that. We also saw that the guest type has an influence. We have more non-loyalty guests than loyalty guests. And now we want to study the day of the week, and we are going to take advantage of the fact that we find the data can almost be treated like normally distributed data. In other words, we can use ANOVA to study that. Okay, so let's go, and here are the data that we have prepared. Just to quickly see: date, non-loyalty guests, loyalty guests, total number of guests every day, and what day of the week that is. Copy and paste to Minitab. We now know we like using Minitab, and now let's go and use ANOVA. So our response is, for example, the number of non-loyalty guests studied by the day of the week. And we see something really interesting. Monday through Thursday we have more guests than Friday through Sunday. And that is significant, as we see here with the p-value. So that was the non-loyalty guests. Let's quickly see whether there are any surprises with the other data. Same for the loyalty guests, and same, as you will see, for all the guests. So in other words, there seems to be something like a work week. People are in this hotel typically Monday through Friday, so these are business folks. Monday through Thursday, and Friday night they are back home. They don't come on Sunday night, they rather arrive Monday morning, go to work, and then stay through Thursday. Okay, Thursday night. So far so good. So we see we have again a period where now the period is Monday through Thursday. So if ever this is smaller than 5, we call that Thursday, and otherwise we call it Friday, Sunday, just to distinguish the two periods. Okay, and we copy and paste this into Minitab. So that's a period. Okay, now what we still would need to do is, is to split our worksheet by the period and then study, for example, whether in here there is really no significance. I let you do that because it's just splitting the worksheet, taking the Monday through Friday data, running the ANOVA again. The result will be what we see here, yeah, with the confidence limits for the means, is also what we will find in that study. No significant difference, not even in those data here. Alright, so in order to summarize our finding, what I'm going to do is I want to calculate the average number of loyalty and non-loyalty guests for the period Monday through Thursday and Friday through Sunday. And there may be other ways to do that. The way I want to do it here is that I use Minitab and Excel together. So I want to stack the data, the non-loyalty guests versus the period, and the loyalty guests versus the period. That gives us another worksheet. So that's guest type, that's the number of guests, and that's the period. And I just want to use those data, copy them into Excel, and now insert a little pivot table so that we can calculate those averages. Okay, so let's say guest type is here, period is there, and then the numbers, and here it says sum of numbers. We don't want sum, we want average. Okay, and here now that is what we are interested in. We can see where is format here. We see those numbers. Yeah. So non-loyalty guests, about 10% more on Monday through Thursday. Loyalty guests, these numbers. Okay, so we are good to go. To summarize that, let us see, this is where we are coming from. We were asking for this here, and what we find is that Monday through Thursday is different from Friday through Sunday. Here are the data that we just calculated. So Monday through Thursday we can expect some 26 loyalty guests per night, and some 99, let's say 100 other guests per night. Friday through Sunday, these are the data, and the total number of guests for both these periods are listed here. So that's the sum simply of those two values, and those were the ones we just found in our pivot table. Alright, so far so good. Many thanks for your attention. We have now looked also into the number of guests. Many more factors can be studied, of course, but not with the data that we have at hand. So we have done our due data diligence now for the number of guests also. I'm looking forward to seeing you back in our next video.